So I went to get my hair cut, as you can see, and energetically, I feel so much better. Like all of this dead weight is gone. It's amazing. I think our hair carries a lot of weight, you know. That's why I think having a haircut, getting a new notebook changes everything. Anyway, I didn't think much of this situation of going to get my hair cut. Just went to get my hair cut. It was a new place, new hairdresser, and I did not expect that hairdresser to ask me out. But I could feel that it was going to happen the more that we were speaking. And I could tell that he didn't know what to do because he's in his professional setting. And it's like he wanted me to say, yeah, I'll go for a meal with you. And I didn't. And I found it that I was in this situation where I was like, I can't actually leave right now because he's only chopped off half of my hair. So I'm going to get through this. And it was like a people-pleasy feeling that I felt. And then I noticed it and I just addressed it straight away. I was like, I am not going to be able to go for a meal with you. And then part of me, there was this voice going, why not? You should. Why should you not go out with him? You should. But I didn't want to. And that was enough. It was quite funny. The trainee who was there, she was just going, sorry for him. And I was finding it quite amusing. And also I thought, wow, that's interesting. That's probably the first time that that's happened in a long time, that someone's asked me out. And I don't think I was ready for that. I'm not looking for anybody right now. Really, I'm not. I don't need it. I'm not desperate for it in any way. If it happens organically one day, I suppose that was pretty organic, but you know, I didn't want that to happen there and then. If it happens organically one day in the right time, in the right place, then fine, but I will not be actively looking for it right now. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you that interesting story and the story of how energetically I feel very different with my new haircut. So interesting, isn't it? So all I need now is, like I say, a new notebook and all will be well. All is well, as my grandpa would say. So I've started this new Instagram account and it's so funny because it feels like I never felt like this. When I started this YouTube channel, I did not think, oh no, I've only got 20 subscribers. It's terrible. I just did it and I just had fun with it and it just kind of kicked off like without thinking about it too much. But I think because I've had the contrast, starting a new Instagram account feels very odd. Like I've got 35 new subscribers. Most of them are my friends. And it's like, I feel like, hello, can anybody hear me? A bit. But I'm just going with it. I'm not allowed to give up. I don't know how many new Instagram accounts I've started over the last year, and I usually do give up, so I'm not allowed to give up. That's the one rule. For 30 days, I'm not allowed to quit. But the new kind of mode that I'm in right now is I am looking for magic. I am actively looking for joy and humour and lightness and silliness and spontaneity, because I think healing kind of, you know, you can get in this trap of healing and healing and when does it end? It doesn't. I've remembered that there was this time when I was really low, I was having a really bad mental health time, and I was just crying a lot, and then I took a job and I wasn't better, I wasn't healed, but the new environment, the new people, the new social interactions, the new everything made me feel like I was absolutely fine. And I really feel like sometimes we're waiting for permission to like feel okay, to be okay, to get on with their life, to have fun. And sometimes I think it's just a matter of just deciding like, nope, I'm back and I'm getting on with it. I'm going to say yes to life and that's it. Say yes to life. And so I'm in this kind of strange situation right now where Johnny, my ex, has got Noah for a whole week, which is the longest that I've ever had to just focus properly on myself. since Noah was born. I'm in this new blank slate era with this YouTube channel. By the way, I think I'm going to do a live tomorrow at 6:00, just for anyone who wants to come along and say hello to me. Like, I'm sure there won't be very many people there, but if you want to come along, it's free. I am not going to have any agenda, actually, just to say hello to people and catch up and see who's out there. So I'm going to do that at 6. I'll post the link on my community tab. But yeah, it's a blank slate time. It's very strange. Interestingly, my neighbour's just had a baby, like just 2 days ago, and I'm remembering like that time and how weird and wonderful it is, and how much of it you forget because it's such a blur. And she's right there, and there's a lot to come in that early motherhood time, and I've been through so much, and now it's like finding myself again. And so many mothers like get this, but you do lose connection to like who you were, who you are. You just lose it for a bit because motherhood takes over everything. And that's kind of like part and parcel of like the stuckness that I've had, the lostness that I've had, the lack of connection to myself. I'm actually going to go ice skating soon. I'm going to buy some rollerblades, in fact, as well, because there's a really good place around my area to like rollerblade. And it's just like I've got all this time to like play and just do what I want at the moment. And at the same time, it's like, whoa, are we going to be okay? Like, am I going to be okay? How's this all going to work? What's the idea here? Where are we going with this? Like, I don't really know, but at the same time, I'm just getting out there, doing stuff, saying yes to life, being creative as I can. I might go to the open mic night this weekend that I used to go to years ago. See if I can remember some of my songs and just see what occurs. Anyway, I've yapped on enough. I think what's giving me confidence at the moment is the fact that, you know, I created this YouTube channel. There's 22,000 people here, which is a lot. And I forget that I am the source of that. Like, I created that. And sure, I outgrew a lot of the conversation many times. And I also am new and the same person who created it. So that's given me a bit of confidence that we can create something even better, even more magical, even more hopeful, even more positive, even more light, even more free, even more healing than before. So sorry to the hairdresser who I turned down, and also not sorry because I managed to stick up for myself and say what I really felt. And now I'm going to go and see if I can make my banister a little bit more magical. Anyway, I have yapped on, and this is the end of this. Thanks for listening. Come tomorrow at 6 if you want. And I'll see you in the next video, which might have a bit more structure than this. Bye.